Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. BADI ALEKHYA, Associate Professor, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, R.M.D. Engineering College. Today, we are going to discuss one of the concepts, lemmatization and stemming under test processing. So, lemmatization is the process of reducing a word to its base form. So, cutting the suffixes or prefixes from your word to provide the actual meaning into the language. So while considering, unlike streaming also there, which will simply remove the suffixes without understanding the word meaning. So now you understand the difference between lemmatization and stemming. Both are reducing the word to its base form. But when we are considering the lemmatization, we are considering the meaning of the word after removing the suffixes, it understanding the meaning of the word. But in understreaming, after removing the suffixes without understanding the word meaning, it is going to perform the operations we are called it as stemming. So let us understand the concept of lemmatization using a vocabulary and morphological analysis of word into its base form. For example, for the word running, if you are removing the suffix ing, it is going to convert into run. Again, same thing, understanding the context and removing the converting the one word into another form. The lemma of better is good. Instead of removing only suffixes and creating a new base word or root form, in lemmatization, it's also creating the word which is suitable for the particular scenario. So here the lemma of better, it is going to replace with good. So what are the key features of lemmatization is, here we have to aware of context. So what the context means, parts of speech of the word. For example, flies as a noun is reduces to fly means, here the while as a verb it is also reduces as fly. Like that, it has to understand the context and providing the meaning for the word, we are called it as context awareness and the lemmatization. When coming to the post tagging, parts of speech tags to determine the correct lemma. Lemma means, here for example, if you are saying a noun, saw can be a noun, the tool or verb. Past tense of see, we are called it as saw. The lemma is determined based on context, whether it is consisting as present tense or past tense. So that word, where that word will come for the see, the past tense of see, we have to consider as see, saw. That meaning should be under that meaning understand by lemmatization, and it's provide the output to the user based on the context and dictionary based approach. So relies on dictionaries or lexicons means what are the keywords available in the dictionaries based is to identify the base form and retrieve to the user. So all you aware of what is post tagging? It's going to determine the parts of speech. For example, if you are considering the boys are playing in the park, what is the post tagging here? The day represents determinant. So boys represent nouns. That means multiple, more than one. That's by nouns. And are playing is represent verb with doing some actions, going actions. Verb is going action. Playing in is representing proportions, and the again determinant and park is noun. In this way, it is going to split the given words based on the parts of speech. Morphological structure of the words is analyzed to determine this lemma. Same like that, after cutting the suffix from the given word, it is generating the root form of the word. That analysis we are called as morphological analysis. Same thing, lookup dictionary is available to see the structure of the particular words present in the given sentence. So these are some of the examples like running, runs and ran. Lemma is run. For words like better, lemma is good. Based on context, it is providing the meaning. Sentence level examples, if you are considering the children were playing in the gardens, the child be play in the garden. So instead of giving that sentences, it is removing the suffix ren from the given word and understanding the meaning that child, we play in the garden. And after that, ambiguity. So there is one thing is there where if you understand the meaning only, we can know that the word we have to consider it as noun or verb. For example, barked is there as a verb, past tense, lemma. Here is a barked is a past tense word, but the root word for that in lemma is bark. As a noun, the sound of the dog also we are consider it as bark. So barking, that means the if the dog makes a sound, this bark root word is consist as verb. If you are mentioning the sound of the dog, the bark word representing noun. That ambiguity also will be understood by using lemmatization. So these are the some of the applications where the lemmatizations are using in search engines. If you are using search engine for a word, running means it contains the documents and retrieving all the documents consisting of runs, runs or runs. That means the root word it is going to search and providing the results to you. And also in test classifications like in sentimental analysis, if you are giving the word happy and happier, all these keywords will representing the scenario happy. That give feature extraction flexibility also available under lemmatization. So under speech to text systems, machine translations, question answering system, we are using lemmatization concepts. Converting talk into transcripts for talk for language modeling. If you see jumping and jumps is into a consistent word in the target language, and in question answer systems, children's playing can match to children's may play. So what is stemming? Stemming is also a process of reducing the word to its base or root form by removing affixes. That means both prefixes or suffixes. Unlike lemmatization, it does not consider the context of the meaning. So already we discussed in the introduction, stemming and lemmatization both are reducing the words to its base form or root form. But in lemmatization, it understands the considering the context or meaning of the word, but here under stemming, it does not consider the context or meaning of the words. It's only trims the words and down to the stem word. And it was also it plays a very important role in test processing system for NLP application. Same application search engines we are using in test classification and information retrieval we are using stemming concept. So here the rule-based approach we are using. The words ending with IND, ED, LY are reduced by stripping its ending. So by removing common prefixes and suffixes. But not context aware. That is the main difference between lemmatization and stemming. So it is better means it's not going to reduce to stem to good. It is going to just remove the TER and it is creating one word bed even though it is an actual lemma. It does not consider the word meaning. That's why it is going to create a word, non-word, which is not related to the context. So these are the basic examples. Running, run, but studies is going to remove ES, but it's not generating a meaningful word study. Instead of Y, it is generating I. Therefore, here it is non-context aware. Caring is going to convert CARE, but here it is going to remove ING and it does not consider the meaning of it. It's converted into car. The sentence level also the boys are running quickly enough. That is going to convert the boys are run quick. Different word forms also available. Connection, connections, connecting and connecting all are reduces to connect. In that scenarios it will be very useful. So these are all the most common stemming algorithms. Water stemmer, land tester stemmer. Same like this we discussed in the previous example, snowball stemmer and regular expression based stemmers. How it is going to reduce the word into its root or base form. So application same like lemmatization, search engines, test classifications, information retrieval and spam detections we are using stemming. So let us see what is the main difference between lemmatization and stemming. So under lemmatization, it's producing meaningful words. Example, better to good. But in stemming, they produce non-words, better to bed. Considering context and post parts of speech under lemmatization, but under stemming it ignores context and parts of speech. So lemmatization provides high accuracy in identifying root words, but in stemming it's low accuracy. It uses only simple rows, but the speed in lemmatization is slower because it has to look up a dictionary and parts of speech to retrieve or providing the root form. But in stemming, it doesn't look at into any dictionary. It's fastly retrieving the information to the user by removing the suffixes. That's why in speed, stemming is faster than lemmatization. These are some of the examples. For carrying word, lemmatization will generate care, base word, stemming will generate the word car, non-word. And for flying, lemmatization generate FLY. For stemming, it generate FLI. Input word better, the stemming will generate wet, the lemmatization will generate good. So this is a way I think you clearly understand what is lemmatization, for what purpose we are using lemmatization and stemming in our test processing, and what is the difference between lemmatization and test processing, lemmatization and stemming in test processing with examples. That's all students for the today's sessions. I will meet with some other new concept in the next session. Thank you all.